Well, do you want to tell everyone?
What's my announcement this week?
I already have a pretty big announcement.
I don't know what it is.
Tell them about it.
How's it? You know the rules. Aloha. Best surfer in the world, Sterling Spencer, and Cousin Ryan presents Pinch My Salt.
Did you hear about Bieber?
Dude.
He's going bald.
Oh my gosh. Justin Bieber's going bald.
Dude, my heart sunk. It's like...
He's like 30
it's coming
something.
for all of us.
If Bieber goes bald...
If Bieber can go bald,
wrap it
we're
up.
Screwed.
We're screwed.
LeBron beat it somehow.
No, he didn't. He bought it.
It's coming back.
Is it?
Did he go to Turkey?
I think he went to Turkey with Paul Fisher.
How's his hair doing?
Paul Fisher, this famous DJ surfer dude, was bald for years.
Bald as heck.
Bald as heck. And then he can just have hair again and we all just let him do it. No offense, Paul, if you're watching. I know he watches.
I'm surprised there wasn't more pushback.
He just, I guess he did it and no one cared.
I wonder if it's because he's a DJ already. He's already milking the system.
Yeah.
It's like...
Let him do it.
It's a DJ.
That's a DJ move.
But if it was like a principal,
yeah.
people probably get more upset.
Like who else out there? Like if Kelly showed up with a full head of hair, we wouldn't let him live it down, would we?
It might look good. Blown in the wind.
I'd love
But
to
it would be gray. I wonder if Kelly looks younger because he is bald.
Really?
Well, Rob's hair, it's going gray.
I know.
And it really ages it.
I know.
Dude, I'm about to take off on the West Peak.
Dude, here we go, guys.
I'm about to backdoor the West Peak.
Backdoor.
Have you ever backdoored a West Peak?
I haven't. What do you do?
It's sketchy. It's one of the gnarliest peaks you can backdoor.
Guys, thanks for sending in your clips. Send them to the Pinch My Salt Instagram.
Can everyone subscribe too?
Guys, subscribe. We are at 70,000 subs.
We're at 70?
70.
Finally.
If we get to 100, we will be fulfilled.
We'll finally go to heaven.
We'll go. We'll be fulfilled.
YouTube heaven.
YouTube heaven with Mr. Beast. Dude, this is a friggin' stoked grandma.
I'm just stoked I'm out here. Actually out here surfing. I mean, actually paddling into waves. Okay?
She's got puka in her hair?
Was I a complete piece of shit? Yeah, there's that. Was I sliding all over the place, wonky as hell, looking like a freaking kook? Yeah, probably that too. But you know what? I don't care. Because I got out here in the water.
Needs a West Peak.
So freaking stoked, man. Stoke freaking city, bitches!
This is two. Some core lords, they go 2 core.
She's 2 core?
She's 2 core.
I love her energy, dude.
She kind of looks like Mick Fanny.
What is this styling?
We call this a kook barrel.
We call this a kook barrel?
This is a kook barrel.
Whoa.
Jeez, is this Creed McTaggart?
Jeez.
Whoa! Ah! Right on reef, too.
Poor guy. Wow.
Whoa! Kook barrel! So, how do we get here?
Should this guy be paddling out at a place where reef is?
No. Who let this guy out of his house?
Dude, he probably felt so cool right there.
I'm surfing with him.
Exactly. I'm helping him barrel.
I'm doing it. My stomach just dropped.
Dude, it's Brad.
Jeez. Is that how he looks at mountains?
Dude, he loves mountains. He tries to seduce anything.
He's trying to seduce the mountain.
The rocks, everything.
He's trying to get the mountains to take its blouse off.
What is he riding?
Get that motorcycle. All the shells he's crushing. God, it feels so good.
What's he thinking about?
Let me ponder. I'm tired of mountains.
It's hard work seducing mountains.
Tired of mountain watching. I wonder what that mountain's doing without. I'm back.
Brad, what are you doing?
Let me just walk on shore.
Dude, he's making love everywhere.
This mountain's got me fired up.
Brad.
I'll fight for her.
Dude, people will do anything for a little paycheck. Go outside and just stare. But
is this AI or is this really him?
This is real Brad, man.
He looks like AI. Is he ever going to age?
I like the way he looks, dude.
No.
Something about it.
It's like he's getting better. That's what men can get away with. Like,
I know.
As long as we're super masculine looking,
yeah,
it doesn't matter how gross you are.
It's true,
like
man.
his skin's finally fading a little, but now it's like he's a badass mechanic. And chicks love mechanics.
Good job, Brad. Come on the pod.
Have you seen how they're growing Kellys?
They're growing Slater farms.
There's a Slater ranch nearby.
Whoa.
That's Grandma Slater.
This is how they grow.
Yeah, that's how they grow.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my God.
A retired longboard skater.
Oh, is this Herbie Fletcher?
Yeah.
He's retired longboard skater. You know what? You should do that. You're into calisthenics.
I'm a calisthenic guy now.
You should get one of those and do that.
I have a longboard from Everybody Skates.
All you need is the handles.
The handles. Let's see. I don't know how to get those. He's probably selling these handles.
Kind of good for you.
Maybe I'll reach out to this guy. Dude.
I wish I had a dad like this.
Look at him. Is she scared or is she happy?
When you're that young, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're
There's no fear.
You just trust that dad's going to keep
I did
you
this with Wyatt.
Yeah?
And didn't work.
Didn't work. He hated it.
This is Zeke Lau.
Ooh.
He's a freaking Hawaiian goddess. Look at this freaking warrior body.
That's what's working with him right now.
That's why the kid trusts him.
How do some men get blessed with pecs? People used
Bless with pecs.
Some guys just naturally have pecs. They do some push-ups. They work out a little, but their pecs are just, they fill out nice.
Yeah, some are just blessed with the freaking pec gene.
I know.
But we could get them. I'm almost there.
Yeah. It's just some guys, they just have them in like 6th grade. They have pecs.
I mean, he probably works out.
No,
dude.
yeah, he does.
I think what's going on with you
No, don't put this on me.
is when you see someone with muscles, you're like, how'd they just get those?
Oh.
And literally, they've probably been in the gym.
Yeah.
Like that guy, he's been in the gym.
Maybe just Hawaii. Dude, Snoopy boy.
Dude, Snoop Dogg has been on one lately.
He's wake skiing.
He's picked up his game. Look at that. He's putting in the work.
Whoa.
He's body surfing. What stance is he?
He's in a tube
Gee,
switching
what?
stances.
What? Without the... Oh, now he's...
He can smoke underwater.
He's smoking.
Look.
Oh, he's taking bong rips underwater.
He figured it out. It's so sick. He switches stance mid-tube.
Ooh, he's
Whoa.
doing stuff no one's even done yet. Kai Lenny's like writing this down.
Uh-oh. Baddie alert. I told him I fly kites.
Whoa.
Cute, but what's your real job?
Later, losers.
Dang.
See ya, Lana. You can't do this.
Yeah, Lana, get
in
out
your
there.
butt.
Whoa.
Ah.
Moonwalk.
I moonwalk over the sand dunes.
Wow, that's a woman.
Dude, this chick.
That's a well
Gabby's
woman.
got to step her game up.
I know,
She
right?
can't keep hiding behind Laird.
Gabby, what is this? Just kite boarding?
You know how hard it would be able to tame this chick?
No, she'd be so bored of you so fast.
No. What do you have to do in bed to impress her? You'd have to have like
Edit her clips. She only dates drone pilots.
dude, honestly, you're actually tapping into something.
I think I'm right.
There's so many like hot surf chicks and they date like photographers or filmers.
Yeah.
Because
I need content.
they need content. Dude, chicks, they know what they're doing at all times.
They're geniuses.
I was looking at this like young Australian surf chick.
Yeah.
She's dating like this old videographer. I'm like, we all know what's going on here.
Yeah, you're making a movie. Dude, she definitely dates a drone pilot.
Dude, she would only date a drone pilot.
Get this.
She's like, do you have a license? A drone license?
Let me see your license.
Over the mangroves. Ah.
That must feel awesome, though. Tom Carroll?
Dude, this is why TC is such a freaking legend. Dude. He's on a vacation boat trip. Look, he's putting in the work.
Dude.
He's got helmets and knee braces on. He's freaking ripping, dude.
He thinks he's at a skate park.
Look
Tom.
at that style. Look, he's almost hanging 5.
Wow.
Dude, TC's got one of the best styles ever. Ugh. Dude, this is my favorite Tom Carroll, the Mohawk Tom. Look at him!
Dude.
He almost got everyone pregnant.
Why is he so mad?
Look at that freaking Mohawk.
He took the helmet off.
He put the helmet back on for this one, though.
Tom Carroll.
You know what's funny? Tom Carroll is such a legend, and his helmet kind of like everything was all about fashion and stuff.
Yeah.
And because he wore a helmet, it was kind of like, because he is so gnarly, he could get away with it.
Yeah.
But anyone else wearing a helmet, like, they would have been totally ridiculed.
So you think it held him back?
No, I'm saying he's the only one that could get away with it.
So, did something happen to where he needed to wear a helmet? Did he get in a...
No. Well, one of his friends hit his head real bad, and he never was the same again. And so he said he was always going to wear a helmet.
I love it.
Now it's like everyone's doing it.
I know.
He was doing it way before anyone.
The helmet pioneer.
Jeez.
And he's the first, what I heard, the first goofy footer to win a world title.
Yeah.
I learned something.
You watched the Jamie O'Brien
Yeah.
podcast? That was great.
What was he like when you hung out with him? Was he just a
Best.
floating legend?
They say you should never meet your heroes, but Tom Curren is the one you want to meet.
You want to meet?
Like, he was like, oh, it's almost 3. I got to meditate. You want to join me?
Really?
And we just went off in the bushes and meditated.
Whoa.
Off in the mangroves.
Wow.
No, we sat at backyards, like nestled between the sand and the mangroves. We did that for 5 days straight. Like, he just come over every day, and like,
It's time to meditate.
he's just one of the good ones.
Did he come out with a soft top?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I'm on to him. Mick Fanning did.
Is that who did it?
But some reason he gets away with it.
No,
It's because he won so many world titles.
we won't let him.
Some reason he doesn't advertise it. I think
Yeah.
that's why he gets away with it.
There's just one over there. That
Yeah, they're just in the search shop. He's like, oh, how'd that get there?
I didn't know that.
Dude, I found my old cologne ad.
Really?
This is my cologne ad in 2004.
What cologne was it?
It was called Eau de Centaur.
Ooh, they sent that.
Jeez, and chicks were all over me.
Dude.
Look at my glasses.
Dude, you drove that?
Yeah, I used to drive that to the beach every day and then freaking get pitted. I had to leave my board on the beach though because it wouldn't fit. And then I'd go home on my boat.
Dang. You used to ride hard.
I used to ride so hard. Gotta get to the beach.
Whoa, you can get on a boat like that?
I am the #1 surfer in the world.
Wow.
This was a #1 surfer in the world ad
for the cologne.
for the cologne.
Who's this guy?
This is Marshall Alberga.
This is Marshall?
Do you know Marshall Alberga?
Yeah, I know. He's a legend.
Yeah, he beat Kelly in Cocoa Beach
Yeah.
back in the day. But now he's making money off his huge dong.
Look at him.
They call him the surf marshal because he puts in so much work.
Right.
And look how much work he's putting in.
Dude.
Karate.
What do they call that?
Do you get more points? Jeez.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, no. Dude, get on your Marshall.
Marshall, he's putting in the work.
Dude, so this guy's trying to air over people. Okay, so look, 1.
1, easy.
Okay,
Well, it's not really over him, but okay.
Well, whatever. All right, 2. Who is this cat?
He's not really going over them, though.
3.
Maybe around them?
Well, they're in the front of the wave and he goes back into the wave. Ooh.
Oh.
He's
Okay,
going
so
for
that seems a little more sketch balls.
4.
How did these guys sign up for this? Shouldn't they be wearing helmets?
So,
Who is this guy?
okay, so he's going for 5.
Travis.
Has anyone ever done 5?
Oh my god.
Oh.
Sketch. Here he goes. 5 people. Sunk. Oh, he went over that one.
That one's
That one
legit.
was legit.
I mean,
And he did a little freaking.
and he did it.
Ta!
Ta!
He legit went over that one.
I mean,
That was sketch.
there's 5 people in the wave.
It's
He
kinda
went
dangerous.
over all of them and back into the wave.
It's kind of dangerous.
That's pretty cool. Somebody captured Laird and Gabby.
Is this Gabby and Laird?
What are they
Is this
doing?
her house? They got a Hummer? All right. No, you wear a tank top. Okay, you stay out here and I'll go get your new outfit.
He's so little next to her.
It's like he's kind of on your program.
Oh,
The
older.
mom wife.
Oh, he's got a mom wife.
That's a mom wife.
That's why Laird's so good.
It's like Gabby thinks everything for him.
I know.
How do we get one? I guess you got one.
She's not 6'3".
Oh, really?
Ooh. Hi, Laird. Come in for your bath. What is this? Backward paddling?
What? Yeah.
His feet are so pale.
Jeez. He has pretty pale feet. Huh?
Whoa.
This guy, you know what this is? This is a guy that needs to start shortboarding.
He's got the skills.
Well, he's bored. Like he's crushed longboarding so hard where it's like he's just bored. He needs a shortboard. We need to get him on a shortboard.
Is he a shortboarder? We don't know.
No, he's not.
He's a longboard board guy.
Look how bored he is. He can do anything. He's totally mastered the longboard.
Totally.
So he's running out of spins to do.
He's making up stuff. That's what they call a bored longboarder.
Bored longboarder. Did you see P. Diddy try to escape on a jet ski?
Escape jail?
Yeah, look.
This is it.
Yeah, it's P. Diddy. He's like, Jay-Z, get on my back. Let's get out of here.
Whoa.
They won't find out.
Oh, and then they just went right back to
We're
party.
off to Cancun. But P. Diddy, he's just so fired up. He's like, let me get a shot of that bean hole.
He can't help himself.
He's like, lick my nipples. Let's get out of here, Jay-Z. Jay-Z, quit distracting me with your bungholio. I'm trying to take us to Cancun.
Dude, these guys are fired up. Is that a thong? Speedo.
Dude, Brett Simpson?
That's your boy?
Brett Simpson's been putting in the work, dude.
What's he putting in the work for?
I guess he's got an OnlyFans and he surfs in Speedos for tips.
Good on him.
And I guess he's making a ton of money. He's making a buttload of money.
Oh.
People ask him to do certain tricks in the thong.
Oh, like get inverted.
Well, he saw how Alana's career took off.
Yeah.
And he's like, he wants a piece of that.
Yeah. So Jack probably helped him out.
Yeah, Jack gave him his thong.
Jack's like, what you want to do is film yourself.
Look at those beautiful white thighs.
So if I paid like $10, I could say, please do an inverted air reverse.
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, Brad would be fired up.
He'd do it for you. Ryan's not really drinking the West Peaks.
Idiot.
I'm drinking them, boys.
Dude. Drinking West Peak is just like surfing. Have you noticed that? Every sip is different.
Dude, when I pop open a West Peak,
Mm-hmm.
it's just like popping open the trunk and pulling your board out.
It's like every sip is different.
Possibilities are endless.
It's like, here, watch.
Mm.
That was just like a gnarly air reverse.
Well, let me try one.
Rodeo? You went rodeo?
No, it was a chop hop.
Oh, it was a joke. I thought you went off the lip, but
No, not yet.
oh, really?
I'll get there.
What are you doing? Floater? 360?
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Dude, floater 360s are gnarly.
West Peak Punch, dude.
Mine's the cooler. White rum.
Do a air reverse. I wish I knew more words. You just did a West Peak air reverse?
Dude, look, I have my leash on for that.
Dang, boy.
Where do they get these?
Go to drinkwestpeak.com, guys. Every sip is a new feeling and flavor, baby. Type in Pinch My Salt for 20% off at drinkwestpeak.com. Wow.
What'd you feel?
Felt Aki.
This is a new flute I got.
Dude, it's got little gems in it.
Yeah.
Is it a Christian flute?
No.
It looks like a cross.
It's a Latina flute.
Oh. So it's Catholic.
So the... Well, you know my last flute was a lesbian flute?
Oh, yeah.
So lesbian flute's a kind of a deeper tone.
Why?
Well,
Explain.
it's lesbians need a little deeper tone to match their frequencies. That's what brings them in.
Dude, you never explained
And
any
a
of this.
Latina flute's a little higher.
Little sassy.
It's a little sassier.
Dude, has it been working?
Kinda. Well, it's like migrating season.
Oh, right.
So the lesbians are moving out right now. And
So-
the Latinas are migrating in
Dude, for summer.
for summer.
So is it just female? Will it attract males? as well?
Latinas. It's a Latina flute.
Oh, sorry.
Not a Latino.
Latinx.
Have you ever hung out with a Latina?
A Latino.
Ah.
A Latina.
Dude, no.
Really? They'll keep you on your toes.
Like, you'll just say hi, and you don't know you're entering a marriage with them, possibly.
What do you mean? Like you'll
If
talk.
they like you, that means
They
you're
take
heading
you?
towards marriage. So in the first week, you have to decide if you're getting married with them.
Really? And then the whole family's involved?
To like counter that energy, I got this. I ordered it.
Oh.
I hit up my flute dealer, and I was like, do you have a Latina?
Oh,
So I plays this to tell them we come in peace.
oh, it calms them down. Wow.
Did you feel it?
I felt it. Don't play it anymore.
No, they might come down there.
They might find our van, dude.
The problem is they cook so good.
I know.
And dude, they suck you in.
They also love Coca-Cola.
They love Coca-Cola. Well, do you want to tell everyone?
What's my announcement this week?
I already have a pretty big announcement.
Calisthenics.
Ryan has been doing calisthenics.
Is that my announcement?
That's it. Tell them about it.
Well, this is a non-sponsored ad. I downloaded the Better Me app.
Oh.
And I've been following this calisthenics thing. It's really
and you do it in your room.
I shut and lock my door. And I lay down on the ground and I do all these push-ups. Today I was doing sumo squats.
Whoa. Sounds like homeschool for gym.
It's like homeschool gym. But it's been feeling good. My lower back feels good. My core feels tighter. But
that sounds like a good thing to do before gym.
It's getting, dude. And I
like
went
baby steps.
Like I went skimboarding the other day.
I thought you said skinny dipping.
I've been skimboarding, skinny dip. Dude, I shredded. And my back.
You
felt
sent me
good.
that clip.
I know. Look, cut to it.
I love thinking about you in your room doing it because I know your bed takes up most of the room. So imagine you in like a tight space.
I have to clear
like
everything.
You're doing this.
I know. I got mad the other day because my arm couldn't turn all the way and it hit the bed, and I was like, "Ah!"
You need to like go to a park and do it.
There is no way in the world you'll get me in the public doing this stuff.
Like you need to be swinging on things, like pull-ups.
Dude, my wife can do 14 pull-ups and she doesn't train.
How much can you do?
Dude, if I fell off a dock and a shark was coming, I'm toast, dude. I'd be like, take me, Lord. Calisthenics, and I'm trying to get my kick flips back. That's why I'm wearing these bad boys.
And then your son started YouTube?
Yeah,
but he won't let you.
I have a son that started a YouTube channel. Go follow it. And he won't let me be on the channel.
Really?
Yeah, he's like, no, Dad, this isn't for you.
Because he doesn't want you to embarrass him?
He doesn't want his dad on the channel. I'm like, it'll help. You'll get subscribers. And then I was like, whatever.
Let him be. Let him learn on his own.
He's like, Dad, it'll just be mid.
Damn. Dude, do you see Aki?
Dude, Aki's new movie thing.
It's new edit.
I love it. Is that what we call it? An edit? It's so good, dude.
The guy who made that, do we know his name? Dude, he crushed that.
Dude,
edit.
the whole, even just the artwork, everything about it just felt so like nostalgic.
It's the edit of the year. It's the surf edit of the year.
Edit of the year, guys.
He picked the right music because that song in the beginning is in the beginning of North Shore, and it's playing in the background.
Really?
Yeah, it's playing in the background in the Jeep.
So it's a deep cut.
Yeah, so like it's a song we've all heard, but it wasn't like mainstream.
Yeah.
It was something we kind of heard in the back of our head our whole childhood.
Right.
And then he used it for the edit, and dude, the nostalgia. The nostalgia is one of the strongest drugs.
It's too powerful.
And watching Aki, watching Aki still just being so legendary.
I know, and all the little like cuts with the boards and being funny, and
well, it was a very big nod to Jack McCoy.
Yeah.
Who recently just passed away.
Yeah.
It was just like so much at once. They nailed it so hard.
And I love the length of it. They didn't make it too long. They didn't make it too short.
That is, if people are going to make surf edits, that's
the new formula.
Perfect time.
That's
it's
the new
11 minutes.
Yes.
That's the perfect amount of surfing.
Yeah.
Anymore, we're shutting our laptops.
What's funny, did it just come out about 9 days ago?
Mm-hmm.
And it's not even like overly produced. It's not overly shot. It's not like red cameras are leaking out of every corner. It just felt raw but good. The quality was still good.
And it's so cool seeing Aki. He's almost 60.
Gosh.
And he's still ripping. And it kind of shows you, Aki could have not done that because he's like, my best surfing's behind me.
Yeah, he's like, I don't want to do it.
But what I love about him and being vulnerable and like, he's like, okay, I know I've surfed way gnarlier in this.
Yeah.
But this is me being my best still.
In this season of my life.
Yeah, and there's something powerful to that.
Who's that younger guy with him?
I don't know.
Is that his buddy?
The only bummer thing, I really wish he would have brought his son.
Dude, that's the next one, guys. Make it
like him and his if his
Jay?
son,
Jay boy.
If Jay boy was in the edit shredding with him, I think we would all cry.
I know, I would,
because it's like a passing of the torch. Like
Here, I want to watch this real quick.
But I wonder if Aki's like too gnarly.
Oh,
like, Jay boy, your turn. You gotta pick your turns up, Jay boy.
Yeah, he comes down on him. Jay, get up. I want to watch this one little part in the credits.
Bono, can you spin that around and tell me how big it is? It's just on the deck. That's 6'2" or 6'3"? 6'1", this one says. Doesn't say 6'1".
Doesn't say 6'1".
It's bizarre. I don't even think I brought a 6'1". What does that say? 6'5", I think that one is. Bullshit.
It's like a superhero surfer, but he's in a toddler brain, and he's so funny. Bullshit.
It's like, how did he even get to the island?
Yeah, who got him on that plane?
Because he doesn't know how to email.
Oh,
He doesn't know how to use his phone.
no,
He doesn't know how to use an e-bike.
no. Yeah, he couldn't figure out how to charge an e-bike. It's a one-time use.
He's somehow bypassed life. He's like, I don't need to learn any of that.
No,
I'm just going to do the gnarliest turns on Earth.
backhand.
Watching that edit I'm kind of thinking Aki might be the best surfer ever now.
Wow.
Because it's so easy to get used. You've seen someone for so long shredding.
Right. You kind of take it for granted.
Yeah, you take it for granted. It's like LeBron. Like he's been so good for so long. It's like people like pretend it's not good anymore.
Yeah.
And I kind of feel like Aki's the same way. Like, but that edit showed us how good he is because he's 60 and he's still surfing. He's still probably doing turns more complete than the new age crop of surfers. I always thought Curren was the best, but I'm kind of thinking Aki was.
Really?
Aki's backhand is so much better than Tom Curren's. Like, no one's even come close to Aki's backhand.
What is it? Is it about his, like, the way he's, like, low to the ground?
Yeah, I think it's his calves and his short thighs.
Yeah.
Like,
but he doesn't look like, I guess he does have a touch of stockiness to him.
yeah, he's stocky for sure.
But he's not, like, fat or anything.
No, he's insane shape his whole life. And his hair is still luscious. I kind of think Aki might be the best surfer ever.
Wow.
Like, I think it's Aki, Curren, and Kelly.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Because of
If
longevity?
we're not counting airs.
We're talking about longevity.
Play this one edit real quick. Show the audience. So I was watching that clip.
Yeah.
And I was watching Ethan Ewing, who I would say is like the guy right now.
Yeah.
As far as proper surf.
Yeah. Clean
technique.
Style turning.
It's like Aki can do what Ethan's doing, but Ethan really has to swing his arms and everything. I'm getting real surf geek right now.
Get surf geek.
But Ethan has to do a lot of swinginess.
Body manipulation?
To get his turns in.
Okay.
And Aki is like Zorro. I don't know how, I don't understand how Aki's getting to these places because he doesn't swing anything. He's rocks. Have you watched the edit?
Yeah.
He's rock solid.
Dude.
And when he gets to these turns, it's like all his power, he only surfs through legs, which is so much harder.
And at his age.
Like Mick Fanning, he's one of the best power surfers still. I just watched this cutback he did.
Yes.
I'm like, oh my God, like these guys are still on another level.
If airs weren't judged so high, they could all be winning still.
That's what I'm saying. Air's almost ruined surfing because like
it is a young man's game with airs.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like we traded in NASCAR. Like surfing was NASCAR, like how fast you go around the track and who gets there at the end. And now it's kind of more of a Circus Olay, like, let me spin. It's more of a Olay.
It's gotten a little too like X
fancy
Games.
prancy.
Yeah.
I don't know how he's getting, like, I don't know. I've maybe done like one turn like Aki.
Really?
And I can remember it.
And you're like, wow, my body hurts.
His technique is on another level where people can't even emulate it.
What is it?
Because I could watch Ethan, and I could pretend to almost surf like him.
To be
like there's a trick to it. Like
yeah.
He watched Andy Irons and he kind of turned it into a formula.
Yeah, but Aki was born and touched by God. Bing!
He's a demigod.
He's a demigod.
Like he walks around with a big freaking
Something.
whalebone.
Do you think he would have won more? I don't know anything about him. If he didn't find alcohol.
If he didn't party.
That's what I was about to say, but I didn't want to be insensitive. If alcohol was never invented,
he might have been Kelly's career. Because
that's okay. He's
when he was 16, he won J-Bay.
blasted, probably.
I think Aki was 16 and he won J-Bay. But, dude, the 80s was too gnarly.
It was too much.
The cocaine was too good.
Cocaine, beer, and it's not his fault. So I guess it is. But.
Well, dude, the vibe was so lit then. You couldn't say no to it.
Well, no. Yeah, and if you're Aki walking in, they're just going to be handing him stuff like, drink this.
Which makes Aki the GOAT, too.
Yeah.
Because there's not a better personality.
I know.
That new edit of Aki, he's probably making Billabong more money than all of those guys combined.
All the other goobers.
We don't even know their names.
Yeah.
Ethan's the only one.
I don't know anyone else.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Aki still makes Billabong more money than Ethan.
Yep.
And it's literally because his personality and hair.
Yeah, dude. He's still the GOAT. I mean, I hold his face on my lap every episode.
He's going down on me.
Stop it. Aki, wherever you're at, I know what he's doing. He's looking at a toaster right now. Scared of the Pop-Tart.
Aki has like a big fear about toasters. Like the clowns that pop out of the...
Ding, 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 ding. If you guys don't know who Mark Akalupo is, just go out and watch stuff of him. It's hilarious. And they should watch Flashback Boomerang.
Yeah, we made a movie with him.
We made a little short film with him. It was amazing. That was cool.
So Aki's the GOAT.
Aki's the GOAT.
And people can disagree.
They can disagree. We need to set an Aki Day that every year that comes around and we celebrate him.
Right.
We did have an episode.
When's his birthday? It's coming up, I think.
Ooh. His birthday's Aki Day.
I know you don't like astrology. But Aki's a Gemini.
He's a Gemini. What does that do?
We're just the most lovable bunch.
Really? Oh, you're both Geminis.
Mm-hmm. That's why people love us.
Really?
Geminis express freedom. We walk around with freedom.
With freedom.
Do you know what I mean?
Freedom!
It's like we could either beat you up or have the funniest conversation ever.
So, when you guys hung out, what happens when two Geminis head to head? You're in a hot tub with a turtleneck?
Honestly, Geminis get along because we're not really competitive, but we will rise to the occasion.
And that kind of describes both of you.
I know.
Because Aki's like, I'll go back, and he won it.
I think that's why Aki didn't win more world titles.
Yeah,
because it's like a Gemini needs to do everything once. We don't need to do it over and over and over.
One thing it says about a Gemini is they're charming talkers, great storytellers, people magnets. I mean, naturally curious, fast learners, creative thinkers, flexible, multi-talented.
You see me stretch.
Oh, gosh. Energetic, entertaining, and spontaneous. I like it.
See?
Wow.
Google Virgo. You're a Virgo.
No, I just did what's the flip side of it, a Virgo.
Yeah,
or Gemini.
Let's hear the bad side.
Can't make up their minds. Indecisive, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Easily distracted.
Mm-hmm.
Jack of all trades. Master of none.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we were just talking about.
Oh, master of none.
Talks a lot, says little. Restless mind. Gossip prone much.
Oh, God.
Sterling loves to gossip.
We're the gossipy.
Afraid of emotional vulnerability? I don't believe that. Afraid of emotional vulnerability?
It depends on if you're an early month Gemini or a later month.
Oh, wow. We're getting weird. Two-faced vibe, hard to read, manipulative. Aki was trying to manipulate me that whole trip, dude. Oh,
chicken wings.
He was trying to get me to eat some chicken wings. Well, Aki, we love you, mate. Dude, so you made Bobby Lee laugh the other day.
Everyone's been kind of talking about it.
One day in California, Bobby Lee laughed. Cut to it.
My friend
Wait, what?
Sterling Spencer says that's how you conjure lesbians.
Yeah.
Because that's how you call them in.
Yeah.
He loves the lesbian flute.
Kalila kind of hooked it up.
I know. He's like, Spencer, Sterling Spencer. People always call you Spencer and they call me Cousin Ryan. I'm like, his name's Sterling, guys.
Dude, having two first names is a curse and a blessing.
Yeah, why?
Something about two first names, you will be famous one day. Think about it.
Ryan Spencer. I'll be famous one day. Okay.
All the most famous people have 2 first names.
Name 2 of them.
Steve and Tyler.
Okay.
Elvis Presley.
Ooh.
Like, it's always
Barack Obama.
Something about 2 names that shouldn't be together.
Something happens.
Stands out.
Bobby Lee. There's a girl in the office. Her name is Haley Heiser. And I go, Haley Heiser. Shout out, Haley.
Haley Heiser.
Haley Heiser. Have you ever had to work in an office with people? It's weird, dude. It's like they're like your family kind of, because you see them and you know their weird quirks. You can like tell by their walk who's coming down the hall. Yeah. You've never done it.
The closest I've done it, I went into Billabong for 2 months straight.
Went into Billabong?
9 to 5.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You had office hours?
It started off as a joke, and I just kept doing it.
You're like Kramer when he came to work, but in his briefcase just had crackers in it.
So I was a pro server at the time, and this was the beginning of the internet years.
Oh, so you went in and worked?
So I had that briefcase that I always carried around.
You did have a briefcase, just like Kramer.
And I just sat in a cubicle and pretended I was working, and everyone thought it was like the funniest thing ever.
It is funny.
I only lived maybe 5 minutes from Billabong at the time. I was living in Newport.
So you'd show up to work.
So it was funny the first couple days. Everyone thought it was so hilarious. Because I
desk.
literally pretended I was doing the hard work. Because I had my blog and stuff. So I was like working on the blog and
comments.
And then I started realizing, I'm like, dude, Billabong editors, they have the gnarliest equipment on earth.
Really?
So I started sitting in there and learning how to edit. Because they were all editing, like Dave, Jared, EJ, who were all my bros.
Yeah.
They were all working on stuff, and I just sat in a cubicle and I would just ask Dave or EJ, I'm like, hey, how do I do this? And that's how kind of the vlog started.
Because you were just hanging out in the Billabong headquarters.
Yeah.
Dang.
And I learned to edit. Like, I taught myself to edit through these guys.
Was Dave one of your main helpers? Dave Malcolm?
Oh, for sure.
Dude.
He was like a master. He went to school.
He did.
Like, he really knew how to do everything proper.
That's sick. That's what I'm missing. I need to go back to school.
Really?
No.
To learn math.
I don't know math.
But yeah, I went into Billabong every day, and it was hilarious.
That is funny.
And there's a tons of Latina chicks.
Really?
They'd work in the warehouse.
Oh, nice.
And they'd all be like,
come on, I'll show you the boards.
boards. Clothes.
Oh, clothes. So would you like check out at 5 o'clock? Like, all right.
I was playing the role.
That is so funny. There's no way you did that for 2 months.
2 months.
2 weeks.
2 months.
That's crazy.
Solid 2 months. Because once I started editing, then I was in.
Then you're like, oh.
And I made the first couple of edits for Pinch My Salt back then.
I wonder if Dave has any photos of you like sitting there working.
This is probably 2008.
Dang. So you did work in an office, kind of.
It's the closest.
You know, one thing that really kind of pisses me off about you, Sterling?
What's that?
I'll text you and I'm like, hey, let's film Friday. Is Friday good? And you'll be like, yeah, Friday's good, dude. And it'll be like Thursday. And I'll be like, all right, so, and then we'll go over something for the filming in the next day. And you're like, what's tomorrow? You'll text me, what's tomorrow?
What do you mean, what's tomorrow?
Like, what day is it? And I'm like, tomorrow's Friday, you freaking idiot.
Dude, honestly, yesterday, I thought it was Monday.
And as a guy that has so much schedules and all that stuff, I'm like, that must be so nice.
I know. Pro servers. They have no clue.
They have no time brains.
That's why I like men who chainsaw trees down in the front yard.
Women.
They have no respect for me.
Really?
Because I'm on my porch playing the flute.
Oh my gosh. They probably look at you like, oh. I'm the same way though, because I'm cut by the same cloth. Is that how you say it? Yeah. And there's all these dudes around me just all day like chop, chop, chop. And I'm just like, hey, and I'm wearing a beanie and it's in the summer. And I can tell they look down on us.
And your fingers are tired from
my thumb hurts.
Well, it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
Like, being that guy that can do everything, it kind of sucks. Because it's kind of like you're a slave and you don't realize it.
To the woman.
Well, someone tricked you into working that much.
The culture did. That said, this is what you'll do.
Well, yeah, like if you're going to be a man, you need to constantly be working on everything.
Edge and trim the yard every Saturday.
And it's like, there is probably some good to it.
There's definitely good to it.
Well, it's probably good for your life, being busy and productive.
Yeah.
But you're kind of missing out on a lot because life is art.
Life
and
is
if you can't cruise around and enjoy the art, like I was on the beach the other day.
Really?
In the clouds. And I'm like, God's the most insane artist of them all.
Yeah.
And we're running around, chainsawing things. It's like, dude, learn to set it down and go enjoy it.
Well, it's same thing. We always talk about balance. So these guys that are out there,
it's balance.
But there's dudes out there that literally their yard is like that's all they think about.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's an unhealthy masculine trait. And
it's also just for everyone else.
It's insecurity.
And no, they're not looking at their front yard as much as they just think that everyone's
no one cares.
No one gives a crap.
I would say it probably locks in your chick though.
They like it.
Because women can chill if they see you like sweating, moving stuff.
Yeah.
They're like,
well, you sent me a video.
I'm not going to cheat on them.
You sent me a video the other day. A woman shouldn't be the mom. She should be the little girl in the house or something. Something like she doesn't want to be.
Oh, I love when you mess things up. I mean, a woman does not want to become your mom.
That's what I meant to say.
And that's definitely what you wanted to do.
That's what I wanted to do.
You wanted a mom.
She's the oldest of 7 and I'm the youngest of 3, so it kind of naturally. No, I do man stuff.
Really?
Yeah, I
like calisthenics.
Stuff. I do calisthenics. Card tricks. Well, I mean, can you even be the man of the house anymore these days? 2025? Is it legal?
I've learned a couple tricks.
I bet you have.
If you take the garbage out, that's a big one for girls.
They'd like that for some reason.
Garbage and sweeping. There's something manly about sweeping.
Dude, you're right.
Yeah, like, and it's kind of a trick because it kind of looks like hard labor, but it's kind of nice.
It doesn't look like hard labor. I get what you're saying. There's something about it.
If you're sweeping, you can kind of look down on people like,
yeah, because they're like,
oh, you're walking through here.
You're right.
So first thing in the morning, I'll start sweeping.
Dude, I'm gonna start
kind of calm the chicks down.
Yeah, the house.
And it's like, and then if you sweep, keep the dishes tidy, and take out the garbage, you're good.
You don't have to fix the fence.
No, you don't have to fix everything.
Okay.
And then you can use your masculinity on like gym stuff.
Yeah.
And then you can get like super gnarly.
Well, what about calisthenics?
I would say that's a nice baby step.
To get the core going.
Like, I think that might eventually get you to the gym. Or if you should at least get a kettlebell.
Kettlebells are weird, man.
If you got a kettlebell I gave you one.
It's like 900 pounds. It's so heavy.
It's 70 pounds.
It's so heavy, dude.
Can you not swim?
No, I can. I used it to prop up my Halloween decorations. My skeleton. So yeah, I need to start sweeping. I'll start sweeping.
If you want to keep a chick fired up, you have to be clean. You have to.
Like your body or your room?
Everything.
Everything.
Like, if you're clean and you sweep dishes,
right,
you're freaking set.
All right.
They're fired up.
I know how to hang fans.
Really?
And that fired her up.
Damn. That is a gnarly one.
I can hang fans.
I put a bidet together.
Really? Hanging a fan's pretty. It's pretty
that
hard.
Is masculine.
Because you have to get the right wires, shut things down. I put a toilet in once.
Really?
It fired her up, dude.
That's kind of gnarly.
I had to go buy the toilet, put the toilet together, cut out the thing, put the purple glue. So
you didn't say anything while you're doing it too?
I probably was saying stuff.
You can't say anything. You got to act like you don't even see them or they don't even know. You got to make them think they're not seeing what you're doing.
Right. Like, don't brag about it.
Act like they're not even alive. Nothing will fire them up more. And then finish the toilet and like walk outside and smoke a cigarette.
We have to do all this stuff.
And stare at the sunset.
Yeah. And then
And she'll walk up behind you. She'll put one arm on your shoulder. And you'll just grow.
Dang. To our younger listeners out there, get a broom. Dude, what do you do about summer with these freaking kids? I'm just going to be honest. We try our best to keep our kids off screens. I have 5 freaking kids. And it's like iPad over here, Nintendo Switch, Xbox. And it's like, it's hard.
What if you start surfing?
Well, they
pack
do
them in the bus and
they love skimboarding at the trails. We have these trails near our house where there's sound.
Right.
So we skimboard, we go to the hill and we do hill walks and it's super gnarly.
So no surfing.
They just don't want to surf.
Because you got to force them.
I know.
And we're weak. We're weak men.
I don't know. Are we weak men? I know we've talked about this. Your dad used to like make you.
There's just no other choice.
Well, yeah, they didn't have iPads in the 80s. How come your dad never had a yard?
He never even combed it.
Never.
The grass would get this high and there's so many snakes.
Dude, one day, I know I've told this story, but I'm telling it again. One day I was at your house and your dad like walked off and came back. Somehow he had like a saw and there was a weed. I didn't know weeds could get this. It was like a Jumanji weed.
Yeah,
it was like this and it had thorns on it and he just goes. Lydia probably told him to because it was near the driveway.
I honestly think that's what helped me get pretty gnarly.
Not doing yard work?
Well, when we lived on the woods, there were so many snakes.
Dude, your house is scary.
I got really used of the elements because I had to get to my trampoline.
Yeah.
I would dodge snakes. There's bears back there.
Dude, okay, when you say you lived in the woods, you literally can't see his house from the street. Guys.
Yeah, it's gnarly.
Your house is on stilts and it's just woods.
And I had a 5-year project when I was like 8.
Yeah.
Where we made a trail from my house all the way down to the water.
Oh, yeah, because the water's way back there.
So me and a couple of my friends, it was like every day we were working on this trail.
Gotta go up.
It took 5 years for us to do it.
What tools did you use?
We had like a
skimboards,
rake, and we'd step on it and like push it down.
And you felt like you were doing something awesome.
We finally made it all the way through. Dude, there were so many snakes. One of my friends stepped in quicksand. We had to like pull him out.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, because it's marshy back there.
Yeah, it's gnarly. It's swampland.
Dude, you're lucky you didn't get bit by a coral snake or something.
I saw a couple of them. Dude. They have small mouths, though.
Red touches green.
Moccasins are the gnarliest.
Yeah, they have the diamond.
Because they'll jump out and bite you. And you don't want to get bit by the small moccasins.
Really?
The baby moccasins, which kind of are like Latinas.
Really?
Because baby moccasins, they have all the poison, but they don't know how to control it yet.
So they'll push it all in.
So they'll shoot all the poison in.
Dang.
And honestly, Latinas, they're kind of like that.
The little ones. The 5'2".
They're like baby moccasins. Yeah, the 5'2" Latinas.
They have a lot of poison. I haven't really been around a lot of Latinas.
I know. You haven't left your circle.
Dude, I posted a photo of me and my family like on Easter, and someone wrote like, bunch of inbreds branch out to a different race every once in a while. And I was just like, geez, you can't even be white.
I mean, honestly,
right.
Did y'all think about that?
It's just wild, dude. Being in the public eye is not. You can't even post a picture with your family. Bunch of white inbreds. I'm like, what?
Well, inbreds. I would say y'all are more like racist.
We're not racist. Jeez.
Drop that knee, boy. Are you racist?
I'm not racist at all. I didn't even know there was racism.
I don't think you're racist.
When we were growing up, I didn't even think about like anything. I didn't even know anything.
I don't think you're racist at all, but I think something in your genetics.
You're about to say
it comes out.
No, it doesn't.
It's like your forefathers were racist.
Our forefathers, we're related, you idiot.
I know, but I think my dad took more of the African side.
Well, and your mom's got the Native American in her.
That's what I'm saying. Because
our dads grew up.
They look different.
What? Our dads? My dad modeled for your dad's statue. My dad had to put on a thong and go.
Did he?
I don't think it was a thong, but it makes the story funny.
But the tan gene.
Because your dad lived outside.
Oh, you think that's what
My dad was in reading Bibles indoors.
Oh, you think that's why? Bad blue light.
Yeah, your dad was like out there in the elements all day.
So you think your dad would have been tanner?
Oh, for sure.
Right. But he has more of like a strawberry blonde hair.
He gets it dyed, I think. We're not racist.
You know?
No. Sterling, in your opinion, who is the most underrated surfer of all time? Is there an underrated surfer out there?
Most underrated surfer?
Who do you think? Is there a guy out there that just kind of always got swept under the rug?
Maybe Rap Boy.
Oh, yeah, Rap Boy.
Rap Boy's a good one.
So why is Rap Boy underrated?
Rap Boy did so many airs back then. And some reason no one cared. I think it's because he had booties on or something.
Well, I think in a previous episode we said he kind of dug his own grave and had the nickname Rap Boy.
Something about the Rap Boy name.
Just didn't market well.
What could his name?
What is his name?
Jason Rap Boy Collins.
Just be Jason.
The Jasonator?
No, he doesn't need like a superhero name.
Yeah, if he was just Jason,
yeah.
Is that Jason Collins?
Yeah.
And like all the crazy airs he's doing?
But Rap Boy made it almost like it made it not
like
sound,
a gimmick.
Yeah, a gimmick, not
like a Ben Gravy.
Don't. Oh, you said his name. Who else? Noah Dean?
No, I feel like he's gotten his props.
All right, who else?
But he's under. He could be way more famous. He's just like so cornered.
He's Australian.
He just wants to sit in the field and watch ponies with his girlfriend.
Kangaroos. Play some cricket.
No, he's kind of just stayed core. There's a couple core lords in Australia, like Wade Goodall's a core lord.
So is he underrated?
They stayed under the
They
radar.
meant to be
They meant
under.
to be under the radar.
Yeah.
But their surfing, everyone wanted to see. Like Wade was so core. Creed McTaggart.
I've heard his name.
He was the guy who rode the big board.
Oh, yeah,
last week.
Yeah.
I've heard his name.
I know.
Last week.
Yeah, last week.
Dude, Creed is so core. He shaved his head.
Oh, yeah.
And he wasn't even going bald.
Yeah, why would you ever do that?
That's how core he is.
Unless
He
you're
went for the prison look straight out of the gate.
Unless you're a UFC fighter, why would you ever shave your head? Maybe drunk.
He had beautiful curly hair too. And he just shaved it off and got tats.
Dude.
I was like, well, he's kind of nerdy.
Noah
Noah Dean, he's a super core lord. He just like he hangs out with his girlfriend in the bush.
Yeah.
And he watches ponies and then he'll go do like giant alley-oops on like slabs.
And then head back for a West Peak.
But like long-term freaking underrated?
Maybe there isn't any.
There's lots.
What about that?
Give me a second.
What about that one boy that just passed away?
One boy?
That one guy that just passed away, the Australian
Shane
dude.
Harry.
Yeah. He beat Kelly at the Coke finals.
I wouldn't say he's underrated because he was just another core lord.
Yeah.
Someone that like really gave it their all and still never, I don't know.
What about...
Is Shane Doran underrated?
No, dude. Everyone gave him his props.
You think? Do you think Laird's overrated?
I think Laird is perfectly rated. I think he's put in the work to be that.
You sent me that picture of him in that coffee cup.
I hate surfing.
I think Laird has a love-hate relationship with surfing because Laird is such an alpha.
Yeah.
Surfing was the one thing he couldn't be top dog at.
Yeah.
So he created all this new stuff where no one could compete because no one did it.
Gabby, is it true?
You know what I mean?
Right, because like he was a good surfer, but he wasn't the best. So he's like, I'm going to put a paddle in my hand.
Laird was too big to be the best surfer, and surfing's kind of a short man game.
Yeah, he's like 6'3", 6'2".
Yeah, and Gabby's like 6'12".
Dude, Gabby's so big.
It makes me mad because Laird was such a good surfer.
I know, dude.
The like behind the scenes from North Shore when they're filming North Shore.
Yeah.
He's shredding.
I know.
He's surfing so good, but I think he couldn't alpha it. Because all the waves back then on the tour, they're small wave.
And his body couldn't get pushed.
He couldn't wiggle like Derek Ho. Derek Ho was like 5'2". He was world champ. So, I think Laird could have been world champ if the waves were big.
Everywhere.
Yeah, like if they went to all the big wave spots.
Wow. So
I think he could have been one.
He could have won it all.
He has really good style.
How come they don't have foil championships?
They do.
They do?
It was in Pensacola.
Oh, yeah. They invited us.
They did.
I think someone wrote us on our PMS account, like, come out. And I was like, Sterling's not going to come.
I didn't see it till after. I was like, what?
I still haven't even.
They had like world champion foiling in Pensacola. Why?
You should have
It's
come.
the flattest place.
Yancey was probably out there like sniping people with airsoft guns. Do they do like tours for like stand-up paddling championships?
Tours?
Like a tour, like a.
I think in Maui. I think they just have one contest.
Well, one day the stars will align and Laird will go surfing with you and he'll tow you into Jaws.
That'd be sick.
One day, Gabby and me will be watching. Me and Gabby will have acai bowls.
Dude, what if Gabby left Laird for you? Would you do it?
How could I trick her to do that? Sweep a lot? There's no way. I'm 5'10".
Well, maybe because you're so sweet. She hasn't tasted that sweet nectar. She's so used to alpha nectar.
She wants to be the alpha.
She's like, finally.
I get to jump on this
smush
man.
you in a little ball.
How much would you think I'd have to pay to live with them? Not any weird, creepy way. To like train me.
How much would you have to pay?
What if they put me on a Laird juice routine?
Well, they have a workshop in October.
Let's go.
On Oahu. We should go.
Let's do it. Laird week. Is that Laird week?
Is it Laird week?
I want to go to Gabby week.
I feel like I'm training gnarlier than Laird, honestly.
I would love to get you at the bottom of that pool with those weights.
Yeah, that's a different ball game. I wonder if my brain would like it.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
That could be the only weird issue. Holding my breath that long.
Well, that's what I'm thinking about. Like all the weird stuff he does, like he ice baths all the time. He does all these weird. Would that be bad for you?
It just depends if my brain is okay with holding my breath like that.
Do you think Laird would call it, like, be a jerk and be like, come on, Sterling? And you're like, I had a brain injury, dude. Would he drill sergeant you?
I would say, like, if we could keep, I could do anything, maybe not the deep water stuff. That's pressure, putting pressure on my brain.
He'll make me.
But anything above the pool, I'm down.
All right, we'll get out there one day. Well, how come we never talk about Jamie O'Brien?
Like, why don't we hate?
Yeah, why is there no hate for Jamie O, baby?
Because he is a pipeline master.
He's a pipeline master. Easy as that.
When you're a pipeline master, you can do whatever the hell you want to do. And I talked about that. Like,
yeah.
That's why Laird can do whatever he wants to do. Because he's so much gnarlier.
Right.
Like, if you can tow a 50-foot wave of Jaws.
Yeah, and go home and be with Gabby.
And go home and be with Gabs. Slip in some mushroom coffee.
When are they going to come out with Laird soft tops?
That's what I respect about him. You know he's wanted to touch that, but he never did it.
Dude, we're coming out with a shirt that says, still blame Laird.
We're still blaming him.
Keep blaming Laird and thank Gabby.
Should we start a Blame Sterling?
That would be sick. Blame Sterling. They're like, for what? Podcasting.
I mean, honestly,
yeah,
I'm kind of underrated.
You think you're underrated? I think so. People
surfing wise, yeah.
Yeah, because they're like, oh, that's just that funny guy that photoshops.
Well, honestly, comedy killed my surf career credit.
Your core Lord surf credit because of comedy.
Because it was like, I think you can't be too talented. If you're too talented, people don't want to like keep giving you credit. Like you can't be that funny and shredding that hard.
Yeah.
And funny is easier to go to because no one's doing it.
Yeah.
So it's like, you're just a funny guy.
You're a funny guy.
And I would do like the gnarliest freaking big spin no one's ever done. And people are like, I mean, he's just funny.
It's like Kelly, he can't be the best music guy and...
Right. No, it's like when Kelly does music, it's like, come on, dude.
Come on, bro.
You can't have it all.
Right. Okay.
But Julian Wilson did a centaur spin. The trick I invented.
Yeah.
It's a big spin.
It's a big spin.
But I would call it centaur spin, and no one else would say it. Julian Wilson did it at the wave pool, and the announcers, they're talking the history of it. I'm like, still no credit.
Dang it.
It's also me being from the Gulf.
Yeah, you're looked down upon.
I am. It's racist.
It's geographicist. Like, of where you're at.
Dude, I could go on this for hours.
Let's move it to the next one.
But no, surfing has always been a cool guy game.
Yeah, it is.
And it's rich surf guys in California kissing each other's taints. And being from the Gulf just was never going to be cool. Never.
It's gotten cooler, don't you think? People like moving here now.
I think now, because now a skimboarder is the most famous surfer.
Couldn't you have just lied and been like, I'm from Newport?
Well, I could have just said I was from Hawaii.
Oh.
But it kind of had its advantages too, because it kind of made you stand out.
Yeah, you're unique.
So it's kind of a double-edged sword. Because honestly, the reason I left Hawaii and moved to San Diego, you couldn't get noticed in Hawaii in the early days.
Right.
It was this weird, dude, the hipster cult that took over. It was like not cool. Like you wouldn't get shots in mags because you're from Hawaii.
Weird.
It was bizarre because there were so many good surfers from Hawaii and everyone's charging, and it became more about like what cool clothes you could wear.
I'm glad that ship has sailed.
And they really, like, I remember being in Hawaii and kind of being like, dude, I can't be seen here.
Really?
Yeah, because the internet wasn't really taking off yet. So you be in Hawaii, like I'm not getting the biggest bomb of the year.
Right.
Like, so it kind of, when I moved to San Diego and also I'm with Rob Machado and we made Surf Madness, like that's when my career really took off. Because I was like close to the hub.
So much like fake high school drama.
But I wish I never left Hawaii. I had it all.
What do you mean? You could have just stayed there forever?
Dude, my mental health in San Diego.
Oh, yeah.
It went down the tube.
I know, man. You started drinking a lot.
Well, I went vegan. That was strike one. Drinking Coors Lights.
Coors Lights with Jackie Freestone.
What? Yeah, San Diego. I love my San Diegans, but I don't know. There's no grass there. Have you noticed that?
Well, everything's been built over. It's all just streets and backyards are like this small. Cement. Yeah, cement and really
something about Hawaii just really agreed with my brain. Like the warm waters.
What are we talking about? All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. We love you, pinchers. Latinas.
How's it? Thank you for watching Pinch My Salt, the hit podcast of the world's #1 surfer, Sterling Spencer. You know the rules. Subscribe and tickle that like button. Pinch My Salt.